I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. And you're probably wondering what's going on. Why am I just jumping right in? Why don't we have my fancy little sign and the music today? Well, we've got a few little technical things we're dealing with here, and part of that has to do with I don't have a production team for the next week. So I'm kind of doing this on my own. And we're using, just low-tech stuff here. So hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully we'll still be able to communicate and have a great show here. I'm trying to work my technology here to see if we've got the live stream chat going on, which we do. So that should all be well and good. Why am I here? Who am I? What are we doing? First of all, this is Wake Up with Greg. For those of you new to the show, this is I'm here every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time to share the coolest instruments on the internet with you. Trumpets, trombones, flutes, clarinets, saxophones, you name it, we've got it. And we're here to show those to you and get your feedback on them and let you know that they're available to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006. And then in addition to the cool instruments, we just try to have some fun around here. I share things that I'm interested in. I think you might be interested in, some quirks about me. I like to share music. I've been sharing a lot of movie stuff lately. But you just never know what's going to pop out of my crazy head. So stay tuned because it's always going to be fun. I got to get my chair situated here. Feel like I'm down in a hole. There we go. I'm looking a little bit better. So, we're going to just jump right into stuff here. A couple things I need you to do for me, of course. Let's hit the like button, especially if you're liking the show, which I hope you are. And then once you've liked the show, then let's share this show. Share it with all of your friends, family, neighbors, relatives, coworkers, you name it. You've got it. You can share it with them, and we can take over the world. Because that's the ideal plan, right? To do world domination. That's what we're doing around here. Sure, why not? Everybody else is trying to do it. Why not me, huh? We've got, forgive me for looking off screen to see the chat. It gets really small print, so I'm going to see if I can read it here. Sax Boy is here again. Love you, buddy. Glad you're back from Sweden on the other side of the world. My homeland. I hope to get back there someday. Max is here, Charlie Parker, Greg. Woo! We got a cheering team here. Thank you guys for the support. Love you. Feel free to leave your comments, ask your questions, and I will do my best to give you a shout out during the show. And let us know where you're watching from. Where are you in the world? I just mentioned the Sax Boys over here in over there in Sweden. I'm here in Missouri, and we got people all over the world watching us. So let's have some fun, and we'll dig it. I didn't put that instrument together. I'll just do it on screen. How's that? Because we're gonna have some fun. Jordan is kind of hiding over here. He's not mic'd up or anything, so you can't hear him. But you can wave to him and say, "Hey, good morning, Jordan." He's waving back. He's here. So what is it we've got going on? Is it a Taylor Roadshow or something? Is that what's happening? Yeah. In several of our stores next week. Those of you who are in the southwestern Missouri area or Arkansas, Oklahoma, I don't know where all we're going to be, but we've got the Taylor Guitar Company doing a Taylor Roadshow in-store events with some amazing guitars. So come on by one of the stores and check it out. It's going to be super, super cool. And you'll see all of our buddies there. Nate, my buddy from Chords and Coffee, and all the other store employees. You'll be able to meet them and greet them, and the folks from Taylor. So it'll be fun. All right. Well, before we dig into the first instrument, as we do on this show, we talk about fashion. What I'm wearing today. So this is a Caribbean shirt. Neither Tommy Bahama nor Daniel Cremu. Just Caribbean is the brand. Got some big palm fronds. I don't know if they're palms or what they are. Kind of those big elephant ear leaves or whatever. But hey, it's comfy, cozy, looks good, love it. And the watch, we've got my Fossil Tank watch today. I did get a new watch. I think I told you guys about it. I've got to size the band on it though, because it doesn't fit and it's just flopping all around. So I'll wear that one, probably next week, and we'll show that one off and get all excited about a new watch. All right, so without any further ado, let's jump into a cool instrument. But before we do that, we'll get on my, fancy dancy gloves here. Today I have for you 3 instruments that I haven't shown, I don't think ever before, But if I have, I know one of them is brand new for the show. The others may have been repeated at one point or another, but I don't think so, because I just got these in just yesterday. So brand new, hot off the truck. All right, this first one, we'll show this. We got ourselves a flute. Flute your flute, Greg. Azumi is the brand. This is a professional grade flute. Ooh, look at the nice plush interior on the case cover. Got a nice zippered pocket there to store whatever you want to store in there. And beautiful French style wood hardshell case. And I'll even show you what it looks like in the case, because the case is really pretty. Got the beautiful kind of green velvet interior. Nice pretty flute there. I'll assemble this so we can go through the specs and highlights on it. This is an Azumi AZ, is it AZ3? Yep, SRBO. So we got lots of bells and whistles on there. We'll tell you about what all of those mean. Is it SRBO, I think? Can't hold on to anything with my gloves. No. Yes, SRBO. Okay, we got it right. So there we go. We've got ourselves a beautiful flute here. Professional grade flute. This is an all sterling silver head, body, and foot. We have the Azumi, or what they call the Altus Z cut embouchure hole here, which is it's a nice kind of more rectangular hole, which gives you a much easier easier to blow, easier to produce a tone on it for younger players. This would be for an advancing student, or kind of an early level professional. But it's a fantastic, really killer flute. We have all the features that we've talked about on these pro flutes before. As you can see, we have the offset G. You can see the key there being offset from the, offset being, we got all the inline, and then this one kind of juts out a little bit. Gives it a little bit more comfortable hand position, and that's just a matter of preference. It has no effect on the playability or sound of the instrument at all. We have the open French keyholes here in the lower stack and the 2 holes in the upper stack. It does come with the plugs, so if you're a player who's not played an open hole flute before, you can start putting the plugs in there, and then you can take the plugs out as you get used to it. And then, of course, we have the extended B foot, which has the extended B down at the bottom, extends your range, with the gizmo key there, which is a little trill key. I'm gonna get a little bit closer there so you can see that. We have the French pointed key arms, which gives you a much more level and a stronger pad seat and regulation on that. So yeah, guys, this is just a killer flute. It's available right now on our website at palinmusic.com. You can see the lip plate there. Here's I don't know if you can see the brand logo there, the Azumi. It's a zoom, zoom, zoom. Those of you who know what I'm singing are old enough to have grandkids by now, I'm sure. All right, anyway, so that is the Azumi AZ3 SRBO professional flute, available right now on our website. I'm just gonna let Jordan haul that one off, and I'll put that back away later. All right, well, we got more chats going on. Charlie's Jordan. Sax Boy, love the series. Sax Boy, thank you so much. Your support just means a whole lot. So I hope you're telling all your Swedish friends out there. Heck, you can tell the folks in Norway and Finland and Denmark, everybody that's out there by you, to check out the show. Taylor Road Show on 5/7, that's May 7th in Liberty, Missouri. On 5/8 in Springfield, Missouri. 5/9 in Overland Park, Kansas. And then in 5/10, Wichita, Kansas. So we got all over the place, folks. So come out to the stores and check out the Taylor Road Show. Sax Boy says, do flutes have a mouthpiece, or do you just blow into the hole? You just blow into the hole. It's kind of, I used this analogy before. It's kind of like a whistle, or like if you've ever taken like a soda bottle, a pop bottle, and you kind of blow across the top of the hole. Basically, you're just, you've got the hole, and then you're kind of blowing across it, and it hits the back of that hole, and then kind of produces the sound, the vibration that cuts that airstream and creates the sound. So I'm not a flute specialist by any means, but I think I've got that right. Good morning, dear son. I think that might be my mother-in-law out there. Could be my mom. I can't see. The print is really tiny, but thank you for commenting. And then I can't even try to pronounce it. Orat, or can you see that, Jordan? I don't know.
I don't know how to say it.
Man. Have you ever been to band camp? That's funny. American Pie. Those of you guys love those movies. All right. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the next instrument here in a moment. But before I do that, let me share some music with you. Because the next two horns are trumpets, I thought I would share a really cool trumpet piece with you today. Legendary trumpeter Arturo Sandoval. He is, I believe he's Cuban, and I think maybe he might have been like defected from Cuba and like is now an American citizen. I don't remember the full story on that. You guys who know, the trumpet guys out there, correct me. Feel free to chime in and let me know exactly what's going on there. But Arturo Sandoval, he's an amazing trumpet, really powerful. He does a lot of, kind of the really high screaming pitch horn stuff that like Maynard Ferguson kind of pioneered, Doc Severinsen and those guys. But this is a really great song, and it's kind of a tribute to the legendary Dizzy Gillespie, who kind of made this song famous. And it's A Night in Tunisia is the song from the album Arturo Sandoval, what does it say? Dear Diz, Every Day I Think of You. So a tribute album to the great Dizzy Gillespie, performed by Arturo Sandoval. And again, the song is A Night in Tunisia, and this one just kicks it, guys. It's got a really nice, I don't know if it's samba or bossa nova kind of feel to it. Beautiful horn work. It's just fantastic. So I will add this to the Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify, and you can check this song out, or you can just look for it anywhere you are right now in the world. That is Arturo Sandoval, Dear Diz, A Night in Tunisia. You're going to love it because it is fantastic. Man, we got a lot going on the chat here. It's my mom in California. Yay, Mom. Hi. She's watching live with my beautiful Aunt Marcy. Her sister is out there right now. Sax Boy, I might got to go be back tomorrow. Go take a test. All right. Sax Boy, love you. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back here right at the same time. Man, so we're just having a blast. All right, that's song number one. We already did horn number one. Let's dig into horn number two. We'll put my fancy dancy gloves back on. This is a Bach Stradivarius trumpet we'll be showing you next. And kind of a traditional model, but with one little added bonus. This is the beautiful case that these come in. Really traditional hard shell case with the leather appointments, kind of that alligator looking or lizard skin print, whatever you want to call it. Just gorgeous, really rich with the gold hardware. I mean, it's just a beautiful case. And then the horn is no exception. This is one of the most legendary, universally loved horns in the world. This is the Bach Stradivarius 180S37, and we're going to throw an R at the end of that, the 137R. And why the R? Because we've got a reverse lead on this one. And for those of you who've been watching the show for a while, you should probably know what that is by now. But if not, I'll still explain it to you. So here we got a medium-large bore. I believe it's a 460 or 458 bore on this. I'd have to double check. Has the number 37 taper bell. It has the number 25 lead pipe. This is an all yellow brass with nickel silver slides, but then it's got the bright silver plating. This is the 180 series, so this should have the one piece valve casing for your Monel pistons. Very smooth. You've got the mother of pearl key touches on the top. This is a legendary professional grade horn. It is the workhorse of the trumpet world. It can do anything and everything. If you're looking for a great trumpet to be your lifetime horn that you can do anything with, this is the one for you. This is the Bach Stradivarius. What did I just lost my brain. My brain literally just froze up and I have no idea what I'm saying now. This is the 180S37R. Okay, so R, reverse lead. Let's talk about that. So the lead pipe, which is, this section right here, this is the lead pipe right here. This is mouthpiece receiver, lead pipe, tuning slide, first slide, third slide on the back. Valves 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what a reverse lead pipe does is traditionally, I'm going to pull that all the way out there so you can see that. So traditionally, you have a tuning slide that pulls out, and both tubes fit inside the subsequent tubes on the horn. So you would normally have this little step in here where the airflow is coming through, and then it bumps up against the little ledge of that tuning slide. Well, the reverse tuning slide is they've flipped that on the top, so the slide is going on the outside of the tube as opposed to the inside. So it's a freer airflow. It's less resistant, so it's not bumping up against anything. So the air gets through there more freely and smoothly, which it's really more in the way the horn feels as how it plays as to how it sounds. So it's going to be less resistant, more free blowing, and that's. Some people prefer a more resistant horn and prefer the traditional tuning slide. Some people like the reverse lead because it's a smoother, easier blowing horn. So, bless you. I don't know if you heard that, but Jordan's sneezing his head off. We got allergy season still kicking in. I feel like it's finally dipping down, though. I've been able to actually breathe a little bit these past few days. So we've got the third slide lock on here as well, which is a very traditional setup. On that, we've got the first slide thumb hook, third slide finger ring, everything that you want on a pro trumpet, guys. This is the Bach 180S 37R, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com. Or, oh, I don't know, did I show the logo on the bell? Can you see that? Not a lot of fancy engraving or decoration on this horn, but there's the logo and stuff anyway there. All right, so that one finishes that up. Man, we got a lot of chat going on. I'm going to try to hit the high points here. Sax boy, got to take a test. I'm not sure what's going on with that. All right, this is a brand new horn. Okay, so let's jump into, and I just ask when you're on the chat, let's be, appropriate and professional, and, not say anything that's rude or inappropriate. So let's keep it clean, folks. Let's have some fun. This is about having fun, not being inappropriate. So let's jump into the next segment of the show, which I'm going to close this case up, is where we show you something cool, or where I talk about things that I like, and then hope you like them too. All right. So I've been kind of on a thing lately about movies in relation to movies and music. We've talked about movies that are straight up musicals that are, it's nothing but music. We've talked about movies that have amazing soundtracks and amazing scores, so music written for the movie, or music. I can't even get my mouth to work today. My brain, my mouth, none of it. It's working. It's Thursday. I don't know, something in the air, I guess. So yeah, music that has been written for something else, pop songs, rock songs, whatever, that just so happen to tell a story that fits with the storyline of a movie for a soundtrack. And then, of course, we've got movies about musicians. We've got documentaries. I shared yesterday some movies that are like actual concert videos showing live performances. So yeah, I mean, the spectrum is broad and wide for movies that deal with music that are, bringing two art forms together. So I've got two more that I'm going to show you today. One is a musical story, more so about a musical instrument than an actual musician or a type of music. But man, what a great film. It's kind of an independent film. Wasn't a really big hit by any stretch of the imagination, but man, what a killer story. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. This is The Red Violin. All right. So what we're dealing with here, the really only big name artist I can think of that's in this film is Samuel L. Jackson. And one of his more understated roles. And so he plays kind of, I think, of a historian who's following the history of this particular violin. Okay, so the red violin, the story goes, this was created by one of the Italian masters, at this point now, probably 300 plus years ago. And And he had a big tragedy in his life. His wife died during childbirth, and this is a bit macabre, but I don't think this is necessarily a spoiler, because if the red violin, this is what it is, and it's a legend, and it may be a true legend. I don't know, but when she died, he actually used, forgive the morbidity, he used some of her blood in the varnish for the violin, thus giving it the kind of red color. And so what happens in the film is it traces the whole history and life of that violin through the centuries and all of the different people that played it throughout history, and then it ends up at like a Sotheby's in New York or auction house being sold for millions of dollars. And then I'm not going to give any more away, because you need to watch the movie. It's a fantastic movie. The score is amazing. The music in here is fantastic. So it's a beautiful, beautifully written, beautiful performed movie. The Red Violin. You need to check it out. It's fantastic. And then finally, one of the most iconic music films of all time. And this came out, I think, in like 1984, somewhere around there. This one, The Red Violin, I don't know if I can read the date on here. 1999. So you were going on a little over 25 years on that one. 1984. You know it, you've heard of it, you've seen it. I hope you have. If you haven't, you need to right now. Get out there and watch this film. Amadeus, winner of Best Picture, winner of multiple awards, Best Actor, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But this is kind of a biopic of the amazing Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Now, there's a lot of artistic license in here. It may not be 100% historically accurate. It's really hard for films like this to be 100% accurate, depending upon, the source material that's available. But musically outstanding, of course. The performances, Tom Hulce as Amadeus, and then F. Murray Abraham as young and old Salieri. I mean, some of the greatest performances ever put on film. Salieri was kind of Mozart's contemporary rival, so to speak, super jealous of Mozart's talent. And then F. Murray Abraham, who plays both the young and the old Salieri, he's the one that won the Best Actor Oscar for that performance. And guys, man, it's, this is a powerhouse of a movie. The performances are stunning. The scenes, the setting, the cinematography is stunning. You just really need to check out this movie. Amadeus from 1984, somewhere in there. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. Both of these, I'm sure, are streaming somewhere. Just go on IMDb and you can find out where they're available. Or Amazon, any of that stuff, I'll tell you where they are. But two beautiful movies about beautiful music and beautiful histories. Impactful, delightful, fun, and exciting. Full of adventure, all that good stuff. So check them out. I got to get some coffee. Got my Kona, I don't know, it's Kauai. It's Hawaiian, that's all I know. And it's delicious. Let's pop over to the chat one more time. What else we got here? Max is here. Thank you, brother. Very cool movie. Travel and music shorts. What's the craziest conspiracy theory you have seen in a movie or real? I'm not talking about conspiracy theories on here. There's way too many of them, and they're too crazy. As far as movies or whatnot, I don't know. There's a million of them. I couldn't even begin to start. But hey, thank you for being here. Somebody else said terrific movie. Is that my mom still? Hi, Mom. I love you. All right. One last horn. Let's dig into the grand finale here. Another trumpet. And you're probably going to look at this and say, man, that looks exactly like the last one. It doesn't, but it does. It's another trumpet. This is a Yamaha Xeno Custom. This is the YTS 8335 Mark II RS. Yeah, we got lots of bells and whistles in there. But you notice the R in there. So what do we have on this one? We have a reverse lead on this as well. The S for silver plated. Well, let me show you the case. Really cool. This is a hard shell case, but it's got kind of a soft-sided exterior with a zippered pouch at the top. You can store all your music and stuff in there. This is it's a dual case, so you can hold two trumpets in there. Only got one in it at the moment. But fantastic instruments. Yamaha can do no wrong in my eyes as far as the quality of their horns. This is the YTS 8335-2RS Yamaha Professional Xeno Custom Trumpet. We have a, I believe it's like a 4 7/8" bell on that one. Medium large bore. Again, this is one of those multi-purpose, you know, universal horns that you can do just about anything with. Bright silver plating. We got the beautiful bell there. We've got the beautiful mother of pearl key touches on the top on your finger buttons. Let me show you that reverse lead pipe. You can see how it's kind of stepped like that. A traditional lead pipe would be kind of straight across and even like that. So, because you've got the continuous integral flow there. We've got the full rings on both the first and third slides. We have the third slide stop adjustment there, that little screw there. You can set it for your how far that slide goes out. It's got a little rubber, kind of a rubber holder there to hold the slides in while it's in transit, so things don't move around. Traditional style water keys just on the tuning slide there. I think the Bach had it on both the first and third slide. But yeah, this is a professional grade horn. This is a top of the line. Again, universally popular. It can be used for all styles of music: jazz, pop, rock, funk, classical, you name it, you could do it with this horn. It is a killer horn. This is the Yamaha YTS 8335-2RS, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And I would be happy to send this one to you today. Hey, there's my buddy John Gage. Love you, brother. I would like to play the 37R. May drop by. Hey, come on by. I'll be here. Yeah, this is a great horn. We've got the 37R, the Bach. I know you're a Bach fan, but the Yamaha's great too. So you can give them all a shout, give them a spin, and see what you like. So that is that. And yeah, so that's the third horn of the day. We kind of have come to the end of the show where we share some wisdom or just some inspirational quotes and stuff with you. I'm gonna get another sip here. Wet my whistle. I hope the audio's okay. Nobody's commented that the audio's bad or good, which is, I guess, fine because nobody said anything about it. So hopefully things are working well. So here is a quote for you, a musical quote. This is by Alphonse de Lamartine. He's a French author, poet, and statesman who was instrumental in the foundation of the French Second Republic. Back from 1790 to 1869, I guess, was his lifespan. So it's been a while since he's been on the, been around. But here's what Alphonse has to say about music. Music is the literature of the heart. It commences where speech ends. Music is the literature of the heart. It commences where speech ends. It's a beautiful quote. Something to think about. Makes you go, All right. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope my good friends Steve and Erica, who are visiting this week, are watching and having a great time. Love you guys. It's been fun already having you. We still got a few more days to go. So yeah, hey, that's the show. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back here again tomorrow morning, live at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel. And let me just leave you with this parting thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, this guy's here for you too. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.